Sarah, my fiancé is coming to my house tomorrow to say hello. I want you to clean the house today. The bathroom, the kitchen, every nook and cranny must be spotless. Okay, sis. I'll do it when I get home from work. You're still the same roughneck, aren't you? Huh? It's only natural for you to entertain your sister's fiancé. He's an elite guy working for a prestigious company. Make sure you don't embarrass me no matter where he looks. So, what time is he coming? Huh? That's none of your business. No, it's none of my business. I'll have to serve tea and stuff on the day. I'll have to be properly dressed to greet him. Don't tell me you're planning to be there too. He's coming to greet my family, you know. What? I'm your little sister. He's going to be my brother-in-law. I have to say hello to him. You know, you're supposed to be my sister, but I don't consider you family. What? Because you and I are not blood related. That's true, but... Actually, when my father and your mother got married, you should have left this house right away. My father is such a softie. He raised you as his daughter, but he only wanted to marry your mother. He didn't want you as a stepdaughter. You don't deserve to be here. You should at least realize that. Well, you know what? I tried to leave on my own many times, but you held me back, didn't you? If I leave, there'll be no one to take care of the house. You said I'm going to make it hard for my mother. You're right. I don't want to lose my handyman. Then what do you want me to do? On the day your fiancé is coming, should I leave the house? No, you can stay. But when you're done serving him tea, I want you to go back to your room. Oh. You don't count as family, understood? My name is Sarah. I'm a 27-year-old office worker. My parents divorced when I was young. I lived with my mother for a while. When I was in the 3rd grade of elementary school, my mother remarried. I started to live with my new father. My sister, Karen, was his daughter. My stepfather treated me affectionately, as if I were his own daughter, so I quickly became friends with my stepfather. The only problem was that his daughter, Karen, had a nasty temperament. She intentionally soiled my favorite clothes. After she sent me on errands, she would lock the door to prevent me from entering the house. She would harass me when my parents were not looking. She must have thought that I had taken her father away from her. At first, I thought so and forgave her. But her harassment escalated day by day. She began to use me like a servant. I couldn't take it anymore. When I was a university student, I decided to leave home and live on my own. However, Karen was vehemently opposed to my leaving home. Until then, Karen had always played around and did not take care of the house at all. I had been helping my mother with the housework. So I think that she didn't want the burden to be on her if I leave the house. Meanwhile, Karen decided to get married. The day before the wedding, her fiancé was coming to greet her family. Karen insisted that I was not family, and she ordered me to behave as a servant. My gut was boiling, but if I disobeyed Karen, I knew that she would harass me again. So I thought I would do as she said, just serve tea and disappear. But because of Karen's marriage, my life changed so drastically. At the time, I had no idea what would happen to my life.
Good morning, Karen. I'll be on my way there soon.
Kevin, good morning, handsome.
I'm still nervous about going to your parents' house to say hello.
Don't worry about it. My mom and dad are really looking forward to your visit. After all, you're an elite. The whole family will welcome you with open arms.
No, I'm just an office worker. I'm not an elite person.
That's not true. My friends say, Karen's on the top of the ladder. They envy me.
By the way, do you have siblings?
siblings?
I've prepared some gifts, but I'm afraid there won't be enough.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm an only child.
So, you're a family of 3?
Oh, but I think I have a housekeeper at home.
A housekeeper?
Well, she lives with us and works for us.
So, she's like a family then?
No, she's a complete stranger, so don't mind her at all.
Well,
You don't even have to say hello. Kevin, thanks for coming to say hi today. My parents were happy to see you too. Tomorrow is finally the wedding day, handsome. I'm going to wear a gorgeous wedding dress. I'm so excited now.
Karen, I want to confirm something before the wedding.
What's that?
The person you call the housekeeper, she's not really a housekeeper, is she?
What? What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
She was someone I knew. You lied about the housekeeper thing, didn't you?
Someone you knew? I think you've got the wrong person.
Don't play dumb with me. She's your sister, right?
No, I told you I'm an only child.
Karen, I'm sorry I didn't tell you before, but I actually know someone who knows about your family. He knows that you have a sister,
Oh, really?
but I didn't know if she lived with you or not. That's why I asked you if you had siblings. For some reason, you lied and said you're an only child. How can you treat your sister like a housekeeper? What the hell is going on? If she's your sister, why didn't you introduce her to me?
She doesn't deserve to be introduced.
What?
She's my sister, but she's my housekeeper. We're not even related.
Huh?
My sister and I don't look alike at all, right? Unlike me, she's boring, slow, and a really dull woman. My original parents divorced when I was little. My father remarried my current stepmother. That woman is my stepmother's daughter. So, it's strange that she stays in our house.
Huh? Isn't something funny what you're saying? Because your parents remarried, their daughters would be sisters. Even if she's your stepsister, don't you think it's natural to welcome her into the family?
No, my father wanted to marry my stepmother. He didn't really want the daughter. I am the only daughter in this family, and that's more than enough. In other words, my sister has to leave the house. Or, if she wants to stay, she should work as a servant. Kevin, when we get married, you can use my sister as much as you want.
Then I'll cancel our engagement.
Huh?
I just went to greet your parents, but I can't marry you, Karen.
What? Wait a minute. Why?
I don't want to marry someone who calls her sister a servant.
But my sister is a stranger to me. She's a bit dumb, and she's younger than me. It's only natural that she listens to me.
I don't think so. I don't care if she's related to you by blood or not, or older or younger. You're a family, so you're supposed to care for each other. I think that's how it should be.
No, I don't want to consider her family. I don't want to be friends with her. Don't tell me we've come all this way and now you're breaking off the engagement. We're having our wedding tomorrow.
The wedding is cancelled.
What?
I'll contact the venue and the guests and apologize. Well then.
Oh no! Kevin, wait! I'm not breaking off the engagement. Hey, Sarah, you stupid sister. I'll never forgive you. What? What's wrong all of a sudden? Because Kevin came today, you were in a good mood just now. No way. You said something unnecessary to Kevin, didn't you? No, I didn't say anything. You liar! Kevin said he's going to cancel our engagement. Oh, is that so? That's out of the blue. Don't be so coy. You must have tattled to him. I didn't do anything. Just like you told me, I disappeared as soon as I served tea. That's enough. You get out of my house right now. I can't do that right now. Just get out today. I don't want to see your face.
Sarah, I'm sorry for texting you so suddenly. Is it okay if I talk to you now? I'm Kevin, Karen's ex-fiancé.
Good evening, Kevin. I'm alone right now, so I'm fine. So, how can I help you?
First of all, I thought I should apologize to you.
What?
When I visited your parents' house today to say hello, I suddenly asked you to exchange numbers with me. You were surprised, weren't you?
Yes, but it's okay. Actually, I'm not just a housekeeper in this house. I'm Karen's sister. You're going to become my sister's husband, so I don't mind exchanging numbers with you.
Actually, I've known for a while that you're Karen's sister.
What?
I just wanted to get in touch with you without Karen noticing. So I had to aggressively exchange numbers with you without explaining anything.
I see. I'm sorry I didn't greet you properly. My sister told me that I'm a servant, not family, and I was told to stay out of it.
That's really a terrible thing to say. I mean, you're family, and she treats you like a servant.
So I went along with my sister's advice, but for some reason she got angry. She kicked me out of the house.
What?
I only told you my name. I didn't say anything else. But according to my sister, because I tattled to you about something I shouldn't have, you canceled your engagement.
Oh, no. Then where are you now?
For now, I've booked a room at a nearby hotel. I'm going to rent an apartment and move in soon.
I see. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Like finding a new place to live. Or I can help you move in. I'll do anything.
What? I appreciate your concern, but I can't ask you to do that.
We're family, so it's okay to ask for help.
But you canceled your engagement with my sister, right? So I can't call you family.
No, we're family. You and I are siblings.
Huh? Siblings?
It may be hard to believe all of a sudden, but it's true. Our mothers are different, but our fathers are the same.
What do you mean?
Before my father married your mother, he was married to my mother. They separated when my mother was pregnant with me. So they were only married for a short time, and I grew up without knowing my father's face. Recently, I met father by chance because of my work. We now go out for drinks together. That's when my father told me about you, that I have a younger stepsister named Sarah. But I had never met you before, so I didn't really feel like I had a sister. I never thought I wanted to meet you. But today, when I met you, I thought that maybe it was partly because you had the same name as my sister, but also because you looked so much like my father. So I contacted my father to see if he could help me. And then I found out that you are my sister. My father was surprised. His son and his daughter, who have lived apart for almost 30 years, had coincidentally met each other.
Wait a minute. I still can't believe it. I can't believe that you're my brother.
Please meet your father in person. That should help. I'm sure you'll understand that I'm not lying.
Are you really sure that you and I are siblings?
That's right. Your mother didn't even notice I was her ex-husband's son. She didn't notice at all. Well, my father and I have different last names. It's natural that she didn't notice.
I didn't know I had an older brother either.
We are brother and sister, so I think we were destined to meet at some point. When my father found out that you were being treated badly by Karen, he was worried. So Sarah, don't hesitate to rely on us from now on.
Hey, Sarah. Before you know it, your stuff is gone from the house. What's going on? You told me to move out, so I just moved out. What? Move out? It's only been about 3 days since I told you to move out, right? How can you move out in such a short period of time? Kevin helped me. Huh? Kevin? No, don't lie to me. There's no way Kevin would help you move. But Kevin is my family. Huh? Family? Are you stupid? Kevin canceled his marriage to me. So Kevin is not family to you either. He's a stranger. That's not true. Kevin and I are brother and sister by blood. Our mothers are different, though. Huh? I don't understand. My real father was married to another woman before he married my mother, and they had a child together. That's Kevin. What the? I didn't know that. It's no wonder you didn't know. I didn't know either all this time. Kevin heard my name when he came to our house to say hello. He then realized it might be possible. Later, he checked with his father, and he found out that I was his half-sister. I don't want to marry a woman who treats my sister like a servant. That's what Kevin said, and he was very angry. So, it's your fault that my marriage had broken up? It's your fault, isn't it? Huh? If you weren't Kevin's sister, he wouldn't have dumped me. I knew I shouldn't have let you stay at our house. Before Kevin came to say hello, I should have kicked you out. No, even if Kevin and I weren't brother and sister, I'm sure Kevin would have called off his engagement to you. Just because we're not blood related, you didn't introduce me as your sister. Instead, you lied about me being your housekeeper. At that point, I think Kevin's fed up with you. No way. Well then, I'm busy with unpacking my stuff. I'll see you next time. Wait a minute. I can't accept this. I don't care if you can accept it or not. Facts are facts. See you later. Sarah, wait! Sarah, help me. Yes? If I don't do something, I'll end up homeless. Homeless? What's wrong with you all of a sudden? Don't you live at your parents' house? Well, Mom and Dad kicked me out. I have nowhere to go. What? After my engagement to Kevin broke off, they became cold to me. They say I'm not working, nor am I married, and can't even take care of the house, so they told me to leave. Oh my. Isn't that terrible? I was going to be a housewife after marrying Kevin, so I quit my job. As for housework, you did everything. I didn't have to do anything. Suddenly, they asked me to do the housework. There's no way I can do it. Well, you even called me a housekeeper. You don't even know how to boil pasta. How dare you try to be a housewife? Shut up! I thought I could manage with all the convenient appliances we have nowadays. Sarah, will you let me stay with you for a while? Can I stay at your house? I won't bother you. What are you talking about now? Hey, we're sisters. I refuse. What? You're the one who kicked me out in the first place. You didn't do any of the housework yourself, and you forced me to do it. It's all your own fault. That's cold. You're my family, right? No. You're the one who said we're not a family. Please, Sarah. I'm sorry for everything I've done. Mom and Dad won't even talk to me. Kevin has blocked me too. All my friends have been cold to me ever since my wedding was canceled. I have no one to rely on but you. Oh well, but I'm not going to help you. You're on your own. Sarah! Don't abandon me! In the end, Karen started a live-in job to make ends meet. I guess she still can't give up on her dream of becoming a rich, married woman. She goes to matchmaking parties in her spare time. But I guess her bad character shows on her face. She can't find anyone to marry to, and her family has given up on her as well. She is leading a miserable and lonely life of poverty. On the other hand, I started to live alone with the help of my brother. While interacting with my parents, I started to contact my real father and brother. Now, we go out for meals together. For a long time, My sister harassed me and made me feel frustrated. But now I have a new family, and I'm living a happy life.